Hi everybody, it's Alexia and I'm back with another video for you guys, and today I wanted to come in and talk about a message that I received and that I really felt that needed to be broadcasted and shared because there is so many misconceptions out there and people really struggle with things, especially this thing in particular. And I wanted to get on and I wanted to talk about soulmates and twin flames and what they are and what they're not. And the message that I received and the feelings that I received was just this girl just being heartbroken and bent over and wondering why things couldn't be different and why they can't find the love of their life and they're going through so much heartbreak. Now, part of the problem with soulmates is we get this misconception from Hollywood that soulmates are nothing but sunshine and rainbows and love and happiness and just magical. And that's really not everything. That is some of it. You might be in a lifetime where you get your everything and you get your soulmate, and it's just once you meet them, it's all just magical and amazing and unexplainable, because that is very well what soulmates can be, but that's not all that soulmates are. And we get this misconception of why am I not lucky enough to find this love? Why are other people so happy and marrying their soulmates and just happy, and then all the relationships I'm in are just crap, and the guys or the women that I meet are cheaters or users or what have you. And when we get down to actually talking about what a soulmate is, when I break it down for you, and I just want to warn you guys that this video isn't all sunshine and rainbows, and some of you are going to have to realize that what I'm speaking is truth for your life, because I wouldn't have this message to come on here to tell you guys from the universe if it wasn't going to apply. And not all of you are going to like it, but I literally just I have to tell you, and I have to clear the air on what this is and give you the cut and dry of what it actually is, because life is not all sunshine and rainbows. And when we get into what a soulmate really is a soul. And now souls are genderless. And let's start with that. Souls are genderless. And you have these souls, and if we are in the spiritual realm and they're souls, and you have this other soul that you feel at home with, you feel safe with, you feel you just feel everything, and it's just you and them against the world. And you are having this connection with this other soul. This is your other half. This is your twin flame. This is the completeness, the yin to your yang, whatever you want to call it, what balances you out. And this is on a soul connection. Okay. Now we're energy. Energy never dies. Energy recycles. So when we recycle, these souls always find each other on the other side. But at the same time, our souls are individual souls. And not every lifetime we're so lucky to be blessed with having that person in our life or stay in our lives. Because when you get down to what your life is a series of human experiences and what you need to learn on a soul level. And we come into this world, each of us as individuals, with an individual life purpose and an individual life lessons that we have to serve, that we all signed up for and we were all aware of before we come in to this new physical body. And not that we are aware of it until we discover it. We're not born with the knowledge of what we have to learn, because then it's really taking away the lessons that have to be learned in the first place. And what I really want to stress is that your life may not match up with your soulmate's life, because your soulmate isn't always going to be presented in the way that you expect. Now, we're talking about a soul connection on a soul level, which is genderless. Your soulmate could be your best friend. Your soulmate could be your brother. Your soulmate could be your sister. We're talking about the person that you feel like when you're with them, nothing else matters and you can conquer the world. I'm not talking about any sexual feelings. I'm talking about when you're with this person, it's you and them against the world. You'll always be by their side no matter what they do. That is your person. It does not have to be sexual. It does not have to be romantic. That is the first misconception, the biggest misconception. It could be a completely platonic relationship, but you just have that connection on a soul level with another person. It could not be romanticized at all, but you still need that person to help you get through your life. Your life may not consist of that soulmate romantic image that Hollywood has created for us. Your soulmate could be somebody that you just have to be with that person. You guys have to experience life together, but not together. Does that make any sense? Like your best friend, when you hang out and you do stuff together, it's you and them. It's always you and them. People, when other people come around, they may get uncomfortable because they seem like they're being ignored or pushed back, but it's really just this connection that you have with this other person. And it's not always, it might just not be this lifetime that you need to experience love in this way. You may have to experience the heartbreak and the tribulations of what it's like to have your heart broken. So in your next lifetime, you can be with this person on a soul level in a romantic relationship and appreciate them. But have this whole appreciation. See, your soul is learning the lesson. So even though you don't have you're not going to know going into the next life this appreciation because of all the heartbreak that you've had in your past. It affects us in your past life. It affects us on a subconscious level. And just because you don't remember the lessons, your soul still feels them. So when you get into this space and you're able to be with this person, it really makes you on a soul level appreciate them to the point where you wouldn't do anything behind their back or do anything to hurt them because you need this person. This person is your everything. And it's not just that. It could even be the fact that your soulmate, the soul that you are connected to on another level that is not even of the physical world, could be needing to learn lessons and that you have already learned or that you don't need to learn in this lifetime, and it doesn't match up. And that's where we get into those really intense relationships where everything starts off really good, but then they become toxic. And then you try to help this person and you just can't help them because they need to learn lessons for their life and fill out their life purpose. We are not aware of what another person's life purpose is. They are aware of what their life's purpose is if they have taken the time to dive in and find out what that is. But even so, even if they are not aware and they have lessons that they need to learn, and these lessons are very heavy and very traumatizing, and your life doesn't match up, that you are going to be feeling this void of missing this connection with this person because you've had to say that you can't do that for your life. It may just even be in a position where you found your soulmate, but you're not meant to be together in this life. You're on two separate paths. That's what I'm trying to say. They're over here and you're over here. And maybe next time you guys get to be together, maybe next time you have a better relationship, whether it be romantic or it be a best friend or a sister or a brother situation, it just might not be romantic. I'm not saying that all of your lives you're not going to be able to find your soulmate and be in that Hollywood romanticized soulmate experience. But this life, it just may not be. when we boil down to what a soulmate is, it's a connection. It's an undying connection that you have with this soul that is with no other soul. So you may just be drawn to this person to draw and to help them over and over and over again, and you don't know why, because you might not be the type of person that helps people, or you don't understand, you have no concept of understanding why you love this person so much and they're just so toxic and you just want to help them, and every time they call you run. And then you're just feeling like you just have this love for this person that's hurt you over and over again, and you're not giving anybody else a real chance. But you just have to come to the conclusion that you can still have love even if it's not on the soulmate level, because your life's purpose may just not match up with that. And that's not saying that you are undeserving or you're being punished. Karma may have something to do with it. Maybe you didn't cherish them as much as you should have in a past life, and now karma is kicking you in the ass for it. Maybe you need to appreciate them before you go on to a next life. We never know what the circumstances are for the soulmates and the purpose that they have in our lifetime until we dive into it spiritually and we look for these answers spiritually, because it's not something that you're going to find on face level. It's something that you're going to have to go deep and go within and learn how to, or go to somebody that works with the spiritual world, that they can then receive these messages to relate to you. But I really just felt the need to come on and tell you guys that your soulmates aren't always what you expect them to be, and that's okay. That's okay. And I hope that this was helpful and it really shed some light. If you feel like you need a reading or you need some spiritual information, please feel free to contact me, and I would love to set up either a reading or a consultation with you to see what your needs are and what needs to be met, and I would love to help. So feel free to contact me, and everybody, please have a great day. Thanks.